To construct a line through point P that's perpendicular to another given line is very similar to constructing a perpendicular bisector, except for step 1. Step 1, instead of starting at the end points, because notice there aren't actually even any points on this line identified, let alone endpoints since it's a line, you start by putting the center of your compass on your point P. And you're going to draw an arc that crosses your line twice. Now I would suggest you not make it too small nor too large, but you put the center on P, you draw an arc that crosses your line twice. Now where it crosses is going to create some points. Right there and there. If your line's not long enough, just make your line longer, it's okay. I use a straight edge though, as you're making this construction. And now we're going to proceed just like we were making a perpendicular bisector. These are the 2 points. We're going to put the center of our compass on one of them. And again, you can change the compass size here. I usually like to make it a little bit smaller, just to conserve some space on my paper. As long as it's more than halfway, you're good. Put your point, the center of your compass on one of your points, and draw an arc. And then using the same size that you just used, flip it over, put the center on the other point, and draw an arc. Again, we should be seeing this football shape in the middle, which should cross. If they don't cross, it means that either you picked too small of a compass size, or maybe you just didn't draw enough of your circle. You need to make your arc longer. And then a nice check here is that all 3 of these points should line up into one line. If they don't, then something happened. I made it a little off. Could have been that your compass slid as you were turning it. Could be just a bump in the paper. Lots of options there. But notice the line goes through P along with both ends of the football, which means we have now created a perpendicular line. Make sure you mark it 90 degrees that goes through point P. Here there's no need to mark the congruent symbols on the left and the right side because we weren't trying to create a bisector, we were just creating a perpendicular line.